What's up, fam? It's Smiles for Miles. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Welcome to Gig Life Driver. Hope to earn your subscription today and maybe give me a thumbs up. Um, so you guys know my main gig I work with is DD, but I have been trying to get back into the algorithm of Uber, and I really just I have no issues with the app. It's nothing like that. I just don't like how Uber handles business at all. Allowing like DoorDash doesn't allow customers to take tips away. Uber does. And that happened to me three different times in the past couple weeks. And finally I just had it. And so I called Uber. And I said, your customers are breaking the contractual agreement of the independent contractor. Well, their response was, well, you know what you signed up for when you signed up for it. I'm like, that is not an answer. You have a contract with us. You expect us to abide by the contract. We expect you to abide by the contract. You understand how that works? Well, we just allow people to do that. I don't believe that there's a reason. I think the real reason is that, and this is my own personal belief, gang, is that this just gives Uber an opportunity to steal tips. So that way they can claim that the customer took back the tip when in reality they're stealing money from us. Granted, it's like, $3 but that adds up across the board when you have several Uber Eats drivers getting their tips taken back by so-called the customer. So I've had it with that bullshit. And I went ahead and I contacted the attorney general in my state and left them a message of all the information that I've been dealing with Uber. Um, they responded with an answer of, we are looking into this. You're not the only complaint we've gotten from Uber Eats drivers and Uber allowing customers to ghost. They said ghost, which was amazing. Ghost delivery drivers for tips and then taking them back. We are looking into that. We are going to be contacting Uber, and I guess they're planning on getting information. I don't know exacts, but they said something about information, gathering the information. So that's what's going on with that. I mean, it's just time for it to change. Uber, you need to understand, you can't be doing that crap to drivers. You can't be doing that crap. And if you are stealing our tips and using the customer as your excuse, oh my God, you're in a whole hell of a hot water if that gets surfaced. If that shows that that's what you guys are doing, I mean, that's bad. Really bad. So it's no wonder that the United States Federal Trade Commission is watching you guys and watching Lyft and watching DoorDash and the other gig apps because of ill will practices by the company and how they're treating their independent contractors. We get treated a lot like an employee, but we don't get the benefits of an employee. And I explained that to them as well. I'm like, I'm an independent contractor. I'm not getting benefits. You're not paying for my gas. You're not paying for the upkeep of my car. You're not giving me mileage. I'm using my own car or my own vehicle or my own bike. Whatever the case may be, it's mine. You're not doing anything for it. Well, you knew what you signed up for. I'm like, yes, I did. But I didn't sign up for you guys to be letting customers ghost me for tips. I said, your customers are I'm going to say this again to you guys. Your customers are breaking the contractual agreement. They're breaking the contract. And they need to be kicked off of your platform if they're going to break contract. I said, and also, too, by the way, I just want to let you know, college students are talking to each other on Reddit, and they're telling each other how to get delivery without having to tip. Just ghost them. That's literally a quote. Somebody said, just ghost them. Just put a big tip on there and they'll bring it to you, and then when they deliver it, you take your tip back and they get $2. And then Uber tries to tell me that they pay $2. They pay by the mile, the base pay. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Why are you lying? And they're like, that's what we do. I'm like, no, you do not. I got an offer today. I told him I got an offer today for a 5-mile trip, one way, 10 miles round trip for $2.15. Is that normal? I said, that happens a lot, by the way. So your bullshit is bullshit. Stop bullshitting. We all know you're lying, by the way. You guys have cried wolf so many times that we all know. All the drivers now know you're liars. Uber driving, those guys have caught you guys left and right. That's why you're under the investigation of the Federal Trade Commission for RICO charges, organized crime charges. So don't feed me bullshit. You do not do that at all. If you did that, base pay would be higher for some of these trips. I took an 8-mile trip one way to deliver some poke seafood, which is so stupid. Why are you going to order food, raw seafood, and have it delivered that far? You could get sick. But none of my business, not my concern. My job is to pick it up, A, and then take it to B, and then get back to C. I said, you guys didn't even, your base pay on that one was like $2. So where's this, you pay accordingly to the mile? I'm like, you're full of shit. You're just full of shit, and you know you're full of shit. Well, I don't appreciate the language. I'm like, doesn't matter. I said, you want me to say you're full of crap? It means the same thing. You're full of crap, by the way. You're full of crap. Crap. Full of it. You're full of crap. Does that make you feel better now? And they didn't say anything. I said, by the way, I just want to let you know this is recorded on my end. I get to record just as much as you guys get to record. I'm using this recording for educational purposes and training. And they got real quiet. The supervisor got real quiet. So why are you getting so quiet for? You don't like being recorded? I said, well, I live in a state that only one person needs to know I'm recording. I didn't even have to tell you, but I wanted to let you know that I'm recording this conversation. It's for educational purposes, my personal educational purposes. And whoever else I need to educate as well. So I advise you guys to get your stuff together and stop messing around with people's money. You turn that little loophole and you shut it down, because you're going to get in trouble. You're already investigated. You're going to get in trouble. You might want to fix that quick before you get caught. Because if they catch you stealing tips and using the customer as your scapegoat, you're in a world of it, man. A world of it. A world of, oh, by the way, you don't like that word. World of crap. Because you're full of crap, your guys are going to be in a world of crap. In a lot of trouble. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath that anybody in our local government is going to go after them, any of the gig apps. But to hear the Federal Trade Commission is investigating, that makes me very happy. Very, very, very happy. Because these people need to understand that they cannot be stealing money from people. It's against the law, for one. 2, it's ethically just disgusting. 3, you're taking money out of people that are struggling. A lot of us are doing this job because we can't find another job, by the way. I told them. I said, there's no jobs. So we're doing gig work just to put food on our plates. And you're stealing that money and then you lie. You're full of crap. And I hung up. I said, well, I gotta go. Don't have time to waste on you stupid people anymore. You have yourself a great day. Thank you for the recording. I really appreciate that. I will be using this recording for educational purposes to educate others. Have a nice day. And I hung up the phone. I didn't get any retaliatory crap, childish retaliatory crap that a lot of these gig apps like to do. They'll throttle you, or, they'll do rando background checks. Oh, wait, Uber did do that. Uber did do a random background check after I had my words with them. I cleared it like nothing because I don't have anything on me. I drive like a champ. I don't do stupid. I don't get in trouble. So there's nothing they can do. And after they did that, they had to go and scramble to figure out how to cover up the fact that they did a random background check on me to see if they could deactivate me. Instead, they approved me for the third-party package delivery thing and another one, shop and deliver. They approved me for those 2. and because they sent me a second email, because the background checker sends me an email letting me know they had a background check done on me. And then Uber sent me another email right after, like, oh, we just did a random background check just to let you know we approved you for 2 other ways of making money. When in reality, they're background checking to see if they could get me deactivated, to find any little thing to get me deactivated, because they didn't like what I was saying to them. That tells me that they're guilty, and guilty as sin. Just like any of these apps that settle out of court for these lawsuits, they're guilty. It's like a pardon. Yeah, okay, you got pardoned, but doesn't mean that pardons mean that you're innocent. No, pardon means that you have accepted and understand that you are guilty as charged. You're just getting away with it. That's it. Doesn't mean you're innocent. It means you're guilty. You're literally acknowledging that your guilt when you get approved, when you agree to a pardon. So it's the same thing with Uber. They're using these little tactics to try to get themselves out of stuff, and they're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. So, anyways, I hope everybody has a blessed day. I hope you had a great holiday. Remember, get out there, do that hustle. Don't go spend money in big corporations. Go spend your money in mom and pops.